Hey everyone, happy Friday. I'm glad you joined me to make another card. Today we're going to do a Fun Fold birthday card, and we're using the Sweet Ice Cream bundle. This is on back order, but I think next week, March 29th, they'll have it back in stock. So it's really cool. My friend Margaret Knight is the one that I'm casing this from. So I saw her card and I wanted to make it. Hers had flowers and a whole different paper, and I decided I needed a birthday card. So I'll show you how to make this. It's very easy. I'm using the stitched nested label dies. These are on the retiring list. So if you're not aware, Stampin' Up! Came out yesterday with their retiring list. And the things that are retiring, some of them are discounted. And this is discounted, and it's a great set to have. They all just nest together. So on this piece, I used the largest and then the next largest. So the Blackberry Bliss is the largest, and then the white is the next largest. So let me get my pieces and we'll start making the card. So this is a piece that's 7 by 5.5, and then we're going to score it at 2 3/4. So let me get my trimmer here. And so 2 3/4. We'll put it through. Just want to make sure you can see it and score it. Okay, and then we'll just fold this, and there's the kind of the base of the card. So it's your normal size card. And actually, before I go any further with this, let me get the next. Let me just use my bone folder. And we're also going to score the label. So the nested label, we're going to score it right where it starts, the flat part ends and it starts to go to the point. So it's not an exact measurement, but we're going to just put that right where the groove is and score that. And let's just fold it and burnish it. So now you probably have the idea of how this flip works. Okay, and then on the white piece, we want to cut it right at that point. So right where the straight part ends and it goes into the point. So we'll just get rid of that. Okay, I think we're done with the trimmer. And we can start on the card. So let's put the layers together, and then we'll do the ice cream cone and the stamping. So the first thing we'll do is let's put this on. And this is 2.5 by 5.25. And I will have all the measurements on my blog, pspapercrafts.com. So if you don't get a chance to write them down while you're watching this, just go, and I always have the full instructions with pictures and all that good stuff. So we're just going to center this in this flap. Okay, isn't that pretty? I love Blackberry Bliss. It's such a pretty color. And then we want to put this on the white. So I'm following Margaret's instructions. And, at first I was looking at them and I thought, oh, what am I doing here? And she had them all laid out nicely, so made it very easy. So we'll do this right along the side here. Okay, and then we're going to put this and attach it in the back. Okay, now let's, and I probably should have done this before I put that piece on, but let's stamp it. So on the inside, I have Hope It's Sweet. So happy birthday, hope it's sweet. And there's some other sentiments. The happy birthday, I'll show you how I did that. I kind of broke it into 2 pieces. You can put treat yourself. You just want to make sure that it fits nicely in here. So let's see. You Melt My Heart would work. Treat yourself. Well, maybe we'll do a treat yourself. Let's do that one. And let me just mount it up. And then we have to hope that I don't go crooked, but it is photopolymer, so I have a good shot at it. So I am going to just make sure it inks up nicely by doing it on a scrap piece. Okay, but sometimes your first stamp doesn't always go as planned. So let's put this down right about here. I think this would be a great kid card. Good for a guy as well. You know, it's hard to find guy cards. We do all these flowers and everything. So then we want to put this down, and I'll just use my Stampin' Seal. You can use glue or whatever adhesive you have. I would use a stronger adhesive. Probably the Stampin' Seal Plus would be good. But I'm going to really just get it nice and sticky. So we'll just put this, we want to make sure it goes kind of in the middle. And just lay it down. Okay, and then we want to put this down. I'm going to go this way and this way, and then I do want to go over that. So I'm putting a little bit more than I usually would put down. And now we want to make sure this is centered on the back part of the card. All right, so that's the guts of it. So let's get our sentiment. So what I'll do is I have the happy birthday, and I want to make sure it's nice and clean. So let me get my my chamois. So I want to use this happy birthday, and it's too long, so I want to do the happy and the birthday. Oh, and let me turn this around so that it's facing the right way. That would be bad. So I want to do the happy and then the birthday. So what I'll do is I'll take a piece of Post-it, and I'm going to cover the birthday with the Post-it. Okay, and I will take my Blackberry Bliss ink, and just want to make sure it's just the happy, and I'm going to ink this up. Very important. Take this off and throw it away. Okay, and then we can stamp the happy right about here. And then I want to clean this off with my chamois. I want to make sure it's nice and clean. There's no residual ink. So let me just take a quick scrap. Okay, and then we want to do the same thing, but we want to cover the happy and just do the birthday. So if you didn't want to do this, you can color each end with markers, Stampin' Write markers, the water-based ones. You can color right on the stamp the happy, clean it, and then do the birthday. So that's an alternative way. So we want just the birthday. Take this off and throw it away. And it's nice that it's photopolymer, so you can kind of get it where you want it. Okay, so that is done, and let me do the cone and the ice cream. So we're going to use this punch. It's the ice cream cone punch, and it's got the top and the cone itself. So in these papers, you have this, you see I've been using it. It looks like a cone. So I'll just take this and punch it. And get that. And let me just show you the papers. I don't think I showed them to you yet. So it's all these, there's cones and there's ice pops, and then there's all these different patterns and stuff that you can cut the ice cream with. So I have some scraps here, and we'll see if we can find a good pattern. And what I usually do is just take it and try to fit it in and see, like that might be a nice one. Just kind of fit the pattern. Now I could cut this Let me just cut it quick so I don't ruin that other piece. And you could save that for another one. And I could cut it again if I wanted it the other way where the lighter was on the bottom. But I think that's good. And let's see. I think that looks nice. So it's really fun patterns, and it's nice. It's got the Blackberry Bliss, but it has some other colors as well. So let's put this down. I'm going to use my Stamp and Seal, and I'm not going all the way down to the point because I don't want it to stick to the card, and I know the point is going to hang off the side a little bit. Or off the bottom, I should say. So let's put it right here and then decide which way we want the ice cream. Not look delicious? That way, or I think I like it the other way better. So this one I'll put down with adhesive all over, but I think the top one may hang off a little bit. So you just kind of have to judge where you're going to place things. Like I don't want adhesive over here because I don't want this to stick to the card. So I'm going to put it more down here, and maybe liquid glue would be better to get it right where you want it. But I think that's enough. Okay, and then we can put this on the card. Isn't this a great card? I think it's really cute. I will definitely be using this design for some floral cards. There we go. So there are the two cards. I think they're both fun and sweet, and I think these would be great to give to a kid, you know, just a bright and cheerful card. So thanks a lot. Come to my blog, pspapercrafts.com. You can look for the retired list there, or you can just shop my online store and you'll see everything that's retiring, what's discounted, and you can get all the measurements for this. All right, thanks a lot and have a good day. Bye.